Hi everyone, so today we are going to be going through this week's tough cookie question on the pigeonhole principle. So let's start by recalling the question from this week. So there are 50 houses on a street. A recent survey has shown that 26 of these houses have a pet dog. We want to use the pigeonhole principle to prove that there are two houses with a pet dog exactly 5 apart on the street. So this is a really tricky little question and we're actually going to need to apply the pigeonhole principle twice. So let's get stuck in. The first step in this problem is to label the houses sequentially from 1 to 50. In the question, we want to show that there are two houses exactly 5 apart on the street that have a pet dog. So since we want our houses to be 5 apart, we can consider making 5 pigeonholes. So for example, the first pigeonhole would contain houses 1, 6, 11, all the way up to house number 46, as we are basically choosing every fifth house. Similarly, the second pigeonhole would contain houses 2, 7, 12, all the way up to 47. We continue in this fashion until each house has been assigned to a pigeonhole. It's important to notice that there are exactly 10 houses in each pigeonhole. So the next thing that we need to think about is what are the pigeons in this question? So here we're told that there are 26 houses that own a pet dog. So it's these houses that act as our pigeons. We need to place these 26 pigeons into our 5 pigeonholes. So let's recall the general pigeonhole principle. If we let n and k be natural numbers, then the general pigeonhole principle states that if n pigeons are placed into k pigeonholes, then some pigeonhole must contain the ceiling of n over k pigeons. So now we can apply the general pigeonhole principle to our 26 pigeons and 5 pigeonholes in this example. So doing this, we obtain that some pigeonhole must contain the ceiling of 26 over 5, which equals 6 pigeons. So the next step in the problem is to consider looking solely at our pigeonhole that contains the 6 pigeons. So in other words, the group of 10 houses where there must be at least 6 houses that own a pet dog. So let's consider this to be the set of houses containing 1, 6, 11, etc. all the way up to house number 46. We need to consider making new pigeonholes within this set of 10 houses. So let's consider our first new pigeonhole. This must contain houses 1 and 6, as we still need to consider that the houses are exactly 5 apart on the street. The second new pigeonhole must contain houses 11 and 16. Now we can carry on in this fashion until we have created 5 new pigeonholes. Our pigeons are still representing the houses that own a dog, and we know that there are 6 of these within our 10 houses. So again, by the general pigeonhole principle, we need to consider placing our 6 pigeons into the 5 pigeonholes. Now observe that the ceiling of 6 over 5 is 2. So that means that there must be a point on the street where there are 2 houses that are exactly 5 apart that have a pet dog. So that was a seriously tough cookie, guys. Amazing job if you got that at home, and make sure you reward yourself in the true pigeonhole style.